97.9, 105.5, KISS FM. It's Big Poppa and Banna on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. The one, the only, live at the Turning Stone Showroom tomorrow night, Mr. Ralphie May. Ralphie, how you been, my friend?
Man, I'm awesome. How are you, man?
I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm real good. Last year, I've been a fan since, and I'm going to geek out a little bit. I've been a fan since I saw you on the first season of Last Comic Standing. I felt like this amazing kinship with you because, you know, we're fat guys from another mother.
Yeah, right.
And last year when you were at the Turning Stone about this time is when I got to see you for the first time do your entire stand-up live. Like I've seen your specials and whatnot. Can I just say you kill it, dude? You absolutely kill it.
Thank you, boss.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You know that it's going to be it's going to be funny, but the stuff that we were laughing at, we were almost embarrassed by laughing at it. You know what I'm saying?
Good. That's where it's awesome. I'm not politically correct. I'm not. I am controversial. I'm funny. I'm irreverent. I'm dirty. I turn your girl on. That's what I'm trying to do. It's all important. I think that's what makes a great night.
Absolutely.
Fun that way.
Ralphie May on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. You can go to ralphiemay.com. And, of course, he'll be at the showroom at the Turning Stone tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. You can go to turningstone.com or 361-SHOW for the I never realized that your wife toured with you.
Yeah, she does a lot. This week, though, I've got twin powerhouses, the Smash Brothers.
Oh, no kidding.
This week they have they're on Showtime this week on the new Andrew Dice Clay comedy search, and it's fantastic.
Very cool, very cool. I wanted to ask you about kind of breaking in, because breaking in when you broke in, it's a lot different than trying to get into quote unquote comedy nowadays, right? Yeah. When I got into it was 1989, and it was the bust of stand-up comedy. It expanded too fast, and then the bubble popped, and it contracted. And there wasn't open mics. There was not really opportunities like there are today. And, I wish I'd had what everybody else had, as far as today, it's so much easier to start. And, I was just lucky. I knew what I wanted to do, and I wasn't willing to be stopped. And, that's what makes good things happen. Absolutely. It's drive and, stick-to-itiveness and, keep learning your craft and whatnot. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Sam Kinison had a lot to do with you kind of getting into it, correct?
Sure did, man. Sure did. I won a contest in Houston. In Fayetteville, Arkansas. To win to open for Sam, and he's the one who told me ultimately to move to Houston. I won the contest, and Sam was there, and we were riding over to the show in limos, my first limo ride. And he's like, "Kid, are you nervous?" And I'm like, "No." He goes, "Kid, there's going to be 3,500 people there, and nobody paid to see you." And I'm like, "Well, I'm a little nervous." He goes, "Kid, just if you get into trouble, just start cussing and yelling at the audience. The more you cuss and yell at them, the more they'll love you." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." All right. So I'm up on stage. I'm about 5 minutes in, and I'm doing great. Then I flip a punchline and a setup, and a joke bombs. And then I do the next joke, but it was predicated on the first one killing.
Right.
And so that joke bombs. And I was just like, "Hey, you stupid inbred Ned Beatty pig banging, y'all bang your mothers, stupid white trash. Okay, 3,500 people in unison started to boo me. Okay, all right. I start to cry a little bit on stage.
Now, how old were you at this point, Ralphie? How old were you?
17.
Oh, jeez.
17. Okay. And so I start to cry a little bit on stage, and I leave stage without being introduced, no fanfare, nothing. Sam comes running out on stage going, "Can you believe that kid? He'll never be in comedy again."
Wow!
Okay, all right. Now I'm backstage. Now I'm really crying. I'm looking for a payphone to call my mom Collect to come pick me up. And Bill Kinison, Sam's brother, comes and hangs the phone up. He goes, "Sam thought that was hilarious. He never thought you had the guts to do it. He was getting protested. You did him a huge favor. I appreciate it. He wants you to come to the after party." And I was like, "Okay, sure." Now, Sam Kinison After-Party in 1989.
Oh, boy.
Was no place for a 17-year-old boy.
No.
And I'm 43-year-old now, and I wouldn't go to a Sam Kinison After-Party. It was crazy. I saw him come out of a room with two chicks, go up to a table, do a 5-inch line with his right nostril and a 5-inch line with his left nostril, and then say, "Kid, order pizza." And which is apparently pretty remarkable that he was hungry after doing that much blow.
Yeah,
I've never done cocaine, so I don't know. That's pretty amazing. So he, the pizza comes and he tips the guy. I mean, he pays for the pizza and then tips the guy 3 little baggies of cocaine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 30 minutes later, we get a phone call. "Hey, you guys need more pizza? Need some more pizza? We'll bring it right over to you, no problem." And so he told me to move to Houston, Texas. He helped give me a job at KLOL Rock 101. And he's just a cool dude, man. I mean, he was just a cool guy.
But still, we're talking to Ralphie May on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. He'll be at the showroom at the Turning Stone tomorrow night. RalphieMay.com is the website. And, of course, if you want to get tickets, turningstone.com or 361-SHOW. But just you being 17, 18 years old and moving away from home, for this dream, that's huge stones that most people don't have the stones to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they didn't really want what they didn't know what they wanted. If they knew what they wanted, then courage is easy.
Absolutely.
It's not that big an effort. If you know what you want.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the Netflix deal with Unruly coming out, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It was their first 2-picture deal for comedy, and I'm glad we had such a fun time. Knocked it out of the park.
It's got to be hard. We were talking about the difference between when you first broke in and now. It's got to be harder to be a comedian now based on YouTube and Twitter and, in comedy specials, because you always have to be fresh. It's very rare that you can, go into a best of set of comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't mind that pressure. I thrive on it, because I got into comedy to make people laugh hard. That's all I really wanted to do, is make them laugh. The fact I got paid is just gravy. I never thought it would happen. It blows my mind. I feel like I'm the luckiest guy on the planet.
Absolutely, because back in the day, if you had a solid 45 minutes, you could go years without, with maybe introducing a joke here or a joke there. Now the pressure to have a fresh 45 minutes to an hour, a year, that's where the pressure is now.
Yeah, and that's almost impossible. There's only George Carlin said if you write 15 minutes a year, you're doing great.
Sure.
That's George Carlin. So, very few people can do what I've done and what Doug Benson does and Louis C.K. and very few people. You know, I have 7 specials in the past 11 years.
Which is incredible.
Which is incredible. There's not been the degree of special. I mean, I was the first one to have 4 1-hour specials on Comedy Central. You know, and I'm just a lucky duck, you know?
Dude,
I can't say enough good things about it.
Dude, to being able to do what you love for a living and, make a living at it. You know, I'm doing it here on the radio, man. Being able to do what you love for a living and have that be your career is absolutely awesome. Ralphie May on the Lennon's Jewelers Hotline. Tomorrow night at the showroom at the Turning Stone, 361 Show, turningstone.com, ralphiemay.com for all of your Ralphie May needs. You can also follow him on Twitter. It's hysterical. Ralphie_May. Dude, like I said, we met for a little bit after your show last year. You and your wife, absolute class act. Love the show. Definitely looking forward to tomorrow night, man.
Thank you, boss. I can't wait, man. I'll see you there, Big Papa. All right, baby?
Sounds good. Ralphie May, everybody, tomorrow night at the showroom. Kiss FM.